In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Professor Iqbal Malik here with this smart video of the series on essay writing for CSS aspirants. Dear friends, in the light of examiners' reports, I have discussed several things in my previous videos. Here in this video, I want to discuss two things taken from the reports given by the examiners. Dear friends, so far I have read several reports given by the examiners. More or less in every report, 2 points are common. The one is that the candidate could not grasp the spirit of the topic, means he could not actually understand what is discussed in the topic and what has been asked. And the second thing is language. The language is faulty. First, I take language. A CSS aspirant is expected to have proficiency over English language, especially in written expression. For that matter, a lot of books are available in the market, and these books should remain all the time in your consultation. And then you should practice it. In order to make your expression impressive, there should be no fault in the language. That creates a very poor impression of the candidate. Maybe your argument is so strong, but the tool of language is so weak. So it will compromise the argument. There may be certain students who are very good in understanding the topic and what has been asked, meaning between the line, between the words, but they cannot express because they are not capable of writing good English. So it needs practice. You will have to remain in practice all the time to express yourself in language, in English language. And then it is a long narrative. You should have to keep a right eye open while writing from start to the end, that there should be no weak portion linguistically. And the other thing is the topic. Maybe the topic is so tricky, and a student is expected that he can get at the actual spirit of the topic. So how would you manage to prepare for the better understanding of the topic? The nuances are there, and then you will have to keep an eye open to understand all the list of the topic before making your mind to select one. And maybe there is some colon, semicolon, dash, or question mark, or connectors like and, all these things. On the left side of the colon, if suppose there is a colon, that is the actual point to be discussed in the essay. And it is embedded in what is given on the right side of the colon, if there is some colon. And if the word and occurs, then what is supposed to do? You are supposed to just discuss things by contextualizing the both variables given on both sides of the and. Definitely you would start with what is before the and then making an introduction. Then you should connect it to what is given on the left side after the and, I mean. So in this way, if you keep on practicing it, you would be in a better position to deal with the topic. Definitely I was taken aback that in almost every report, this is, described that the candidates could not understand the topic, the majority of the candidates. So you will have to go for practice for both these things, for language as well as for the understanding of the topic. And then if there is some trick, so you are expected to get at that trick. If you cannot understand the trick, then it means you are not prepared. Your preparation is somewhere faulty. So for this, you will, as I said in my previous videos, that if there is some quotation taken from any text, if suppose from literature, if your background is not from literature, then don't attempt that essay. If that is taken from some quotation from the book of philosophy or anthropology or economics, then if your background is not from that very discipline, you should avoid that topic. And if your study is so vast, then it is not, there is no hard and fast rule. You but think it over, that if there is a quotation, it has got a proper background, then you will have to discuss these things in that specific context from where the quotation has been taken. So this is how you will have to manage things, and these two things I would separately discuss in detail while taking certain books of grammar and composition, so that you may prepare yourself well. That's all for now. If you have any question, then you would ask in comments. I would come up with next videos to discuss the points given in the comment section. Thank you very much.